Have you ever been attacked by a bear? Let's get right into this. Here, you can look at this picture. I'm going to put it right here. This is when I was attacked by a bear. I'm just kidding. I was not attacked by a bear, but that looks like a bear claw. Doesn't it look like a bear claw? That is a pickleball injury, believe it or not. Yeah, pickleball. It was like the first time I played pickleball. I went to lunge for a ball and I was reaching and my one foot slipped out from under me and I went right into the fence, and it was this chain link fence, all rusty and jaggedy and not safe. And my back, as I was falling, went right into you can see it. I went right into the fence. It looks like a bear kind of swatted me, but no, alas, it's not that. But I digress. Let's talk about bears and camping, because I have an experience in that, and it looks so similar to this one. Let's watch a little of this. Why not? Oh, I got it all the way at the end. Let me bring it back to the beginning. Let's watch a little of this one. They know. They see that container. They know the bears that are around these campsites. They're smart. They know. They're like, all right, yeah, that's lunch right there. That container. I've seen those before. And look, don't take my advice, but generally the thought is these bears around the campsites, they're not domesticated, but they're generally not going to attack you. They want your food. They want your Pop-Tarts. They want your s'mores. They want your treats and your steak you're going to cook later. And you can hear them coming. It's crazy. You can hear branches snapping. You're like, what? There's a big monster coming? And here they come. There they are. But they're not. They're not really interested in you or killing a human. Because it's a campsite bear. They're eating the scraps or in the garbage every night. Even if you seal up everything outside like that, they say don't do that. You got to put it all the way in your trunk. You got to wrap it. It's got to be, because bears, their noses are just filled with a million sensors, and they just smell stuff from miles away. And I smell that human food. So like this exact thing has happened to me while camping. When I lived in LA, you could go just a half an hour out of the city and it would be pristine mountains, beautiful camping, and these glorious peaks and sunsets. It's amazing. And you just pull up to get a campsite, buy some logs, and hang out with your friends, toast some marshmallows, and just get out of the city for a night. And that's what we would do. I loved living in LA. I lived in LA for a while, and there's great breakfast spots. There's action. There's your friends are there. You can go camping. You can go to Palm Springs. It's 3 hours away, and there's all kinds of fun things you can do in LA or around the area. Yes, there is traffic, and there is the 405. Yes, there are some downsides. The architecture is kind of like a little junky, but it's a good time. I like living in LA. And part of it was going camping, and this exact thing would happen. A bear would come on your campground, and sometimes it would be scary. Like, what? Let's watch this guy. Watch this.
God.
I'm laughing because it's most likely AI. He grabs this pot and starts banging it, and his arm goes out, and then all of a sudden it's a wrapper, like a butter wrapper. I don't know what it is. It looks, and then the beginning, he's just up and then But yeah, watch it again.
Hey! Get out! Go! Go! Get out of here! Go! Oh God! Oh God!
So I'm up in the mountains of LA, San Bernardino, maybe. I'm not really sure. I can't even remember. But I got my Chihuahua mix. He's about 11 pounds. And we're in the tent at night, and I can hear the bear, just like this bear, right around, like literally 6 inches away from me and my dog inside of the tent. And he's a Chihuahua. He wants to bark, and and the bear is just crawling around the outside, and you can hear him breathing. And yeah, it was a little scary. He eventually went away. My friend there'd be a park bench there, and my friend would just put a pillow down and lay down on the park bench and go to sleep on the park bench out in the open. Like the bear would come up and sniff him at night. And then I thought, oh, well, that's scary. You're not protected. Like I'm in a vinyl tent, like I'm protected. I'm not protected. He's like, you're not protected. It's a bear. He would sleep out there. The bear just like sniff his face at night, and he's just like, yeah. That's how it was. That's how it was. Check out this one. Now this is scary. And this looks very real. Like a couple million people watch this one. Watch this. He's just getting on his bike. Just taking a little bike journey. So far, so good. No. Yeah, you better start pedaling. Those bears are fast. Now he's going to turn around. He's going to look. Yeah, it's still there. That's the thing with bears. They are the king of the forest and the jungle. There's just no one says no to them. They're too strong. They run faster than you. You think you're going to climb a tree? No, they got claws that climb any tree super fast. They can smell for miles. They're just the ultimate beast. If it wants you, it's going to get you. Unless you're in your car. Yeah, that is scary. And then watch this. What's he going to do? What's he going to do? He got rid of the bike and he's going back here. That's a scary move. I probably would have picked up the bike, gone over, and then kept going. Now watch what happens. That was a gunshot. There's another shot. So what happened, I read the description. Those were some hunters, and they saw what was going on. They fired some shots to scare the bear off. But look at that bear. It wouldn't have stood a chance if those hunters weren't there. It definitely wouldn't have stood a chance. Yeah, bears. Oh, my gosh. They are cute from a distance, but whoa. I mean, they are scary. I like watching them fish. You see them on next to the waterfall, and the salmon are spawning and jumping up, and they just reach there and grab one and just start chewing on it. I was like, that's nice. Just they got a great life. They just tons of fish. Take a bite. The birds will eat it. Yeah, so I was up in the with my Chihuahua, and we survived. We survived. I, I, it was okay. But the real interesting, where I grew up in New Jersey, we had bears, and we basically lived. It was all woods behind my house. Every once in a while, you'd see a bear, but not usually. My brother had more of a farm, and he had some beehives, so yeah, bears. And you put a little metal electric border around the beehives, and that usually deters them. But yeah, they're there. They're there. You're like, where are you hiding? Where are you living? They go in the woods somewhere. Got the cubs and the whole bit. They only come out, you know. There was one on my main street, the center of town, just walking around. They get hungry. Yeah, the game isn't so good, and then they smell stuff miles away, and they just keep going. And sometimes they're like, I went too far. Where am I now? you're you're in the center of our town, walking around in front of the restaurants. Yeah, they smelled some French fries. That's what happens. What would you do? All right, everybody. We'll see you in the next video.